I was riding in the letter. Busy being cooked all day. I'm my family.
Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Here we wrap up the homestand with the finale of this two-game series between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two of the best hitters around, Trout and Altuve, next on the show. Jaime Barria will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in a ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Here's Michael Brantley. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, look out for Josh Reddick. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Now batting, Josh Reddick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calhoun is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Batting third.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Brad Peacock is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to short. Correa is there. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
In now, Mike Trout. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's got 3 base hits in 22 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. He's set, and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Brantley is under it, and that's the third out. Angels turned away in the first. We've played an inning in Anaheim with no score. Here's George Springer. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to third. Fielded by Cozart. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Here's Carlos Correa now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He went deep in the contest last night. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Justin Bour. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that.
4.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Throwing to second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And as we take a look at the Angels team leaderboard, you see there he's currently leading the ball club in that category. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's got 3 base hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Moore stands at second with no outs. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he lefts it in the air to right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
Coming to the plate now, Zach Cozart, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Comes set and the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Batting it, the catcher.
At the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 1 for 3. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. The 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple who move to the third with no score. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. high in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He's got it one away. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Hit hard. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. Third inning, no score to this point. Drilled to first. Moore takes it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next up for the Stros, Robinson Chirinos. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First offering on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
And he struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back. The Angels are set to hit here in the third inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. 1 out. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. From the stretch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he misses again, 2-0. Trout stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So digging in now, Brian Goodwin, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Trout is off of first with 2 away. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. On the move is Trout from first. A pitch out. The throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Angels go quietly there. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ohtani waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is right down the middle. Strike one. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his right, Fletcher on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now that second base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Astros hit is going to be for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in now, George Springer. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Into the box now, Brian Goodwin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Fouled off. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box, Justin Bour. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third.
Now batting, no outfielder, Cole Calhoun.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now
Settling in now, Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Simmons.
He's set. Here it comes. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Angels strand one through four. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi.
For
Thanks.
the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. To short, hit hard. Taken in by Simmons. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aledmus.
Digging in now, Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1 left for Houston. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Zach Kozar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Zach Kozar.
First offering on its way. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Two balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
The 3-1. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the first out.
Now batting. Catcher.
One away now. Here's the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Lucroy.
He's set and the pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Slow little roller to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Striding into the box, David Fletcher. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Fletcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting, right fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 2-0, and he fouls this one off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Reined in onto Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-1 to Chirinos.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Stepping in now, Josh Reddick. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now, George Springer. Out in front of it, strike one. No hits to this point. The 0-1 offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Calhoun. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. 2 left for the Astros, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. It was a walk in his last trip.
The designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Bregman has a play. 1 out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Brian Goodwin.
Goodwin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. There's
a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Up next for the Angels.
Ready once again, Justin Bour.
Justin Bour.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot for Justin Bour, number 10 for him on the year, as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Stepping up to the plate, Cole Calhoun. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Bregman over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Pitch is popped up. Bohr in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The third baseman, number 2.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box, Aledmus Diaz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Simmons on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. It's the Angels 1 and the Astros nothing.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Ready now for L.A., Andrelton Simmons. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once.
Simmons.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. In his career, Simmons is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
No one out with a runner at second. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike two called, and it's even at 2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
High and deep to right center. Reddick on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So one away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he pops him up. Altuve is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Angels are out in front, 2-0. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Robert Pryor is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 33, Robert.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone, and if you do anything with it, most of the time this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley. A bouncer to the left side. Simmons has it. Throw on the board takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Astros are down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now back to the top of the lineup.
And
Stepping in, Shohei Ohtani will get us started
right
here for the
fielder,
Angels with the excitement
Shohei
waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Mike Trout. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Justin Bour would be next. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Standing in, Josh Reddick. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Into the box, Jose Altuve,
as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Ohtani has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Runner at second, 1 away, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this will bang up against the wall as he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
So stepping in, Carlos Correa. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Craig Kimbrell answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
From the stretch, 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Alex Bregman as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Springer at second with 2 down. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Count even at 2-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Last strike now for Houston. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Aledmus Diaz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Bregman is digging for home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he misses with it, 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pryor waits on it, and that ends the inning. So disaster strikes here in the ninth as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Angels 2. Roberto Osuna is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Roberto Osuna.
Justin Bour will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2 balls and a strike to Bour. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 down. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Robert Pryor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Reddick has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the Angels down to their final out now. And standing in one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Astros are going to get out of here with a split in this brief two-game series as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Houston used a three-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Joe Smith gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Roberto Ozuna closes the door for the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Joe Smith. His record is now 2-1. The save to Joe Smith. The loss goes to Craig Kimbrell, just his first loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.